Hi, good morning, KHTV viewers. How are you doing? Today we want to look at living an examined life. What does it mean, living an examined life? People live in this world without examining their lives, without examining their motives, without examining what is the purpose they have in life. Socrates, who was one of the earliest philosophers, said that the examined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. And that is equally true. Have you ever gone through in life without really engaging in your life what you really want to be? It is always good to pause and ask yourself tough questions. Whether your life is on the right direction. Are you working towards accomplishing your goals, or you are disappointed and wavering all the way? Examining your life, assessing your life, is something which one should do quite often. John Atwater was a very successful political strategist. He had rose in the ranks in the Republican Party and made a lot of money because he could make his clients get elected. And he could use all means possible to destroy the opponent, even by false scandals. And he became so popular, he managed the presidential campaign of George Bush Sr. And then finally became the chairman of the Republican Party. But at barely the age of 40, he was diagnosed with cancer, which was terminal. He had the money. He had the notoriety, the name, but now he was in bed. And then that is the time he realized, he examined his life and looked back and he saw the many people he destroyed their careers. And at that time, he decided to ask for an apology to those people. He wrote them letters, he called them, apologized, telling them that all of those scandals were false. That is when he examined his life. After living a carefree life, enjoying without minding the consequences, now he was at his deathbed, and then he examined his life. Do you want to be at the deathbed before you can examine your life? No. You can examine your life as you go along. You can make it a routine to ask your conscience to see whether your conscience is done with you. As Abraham Lincoln said, that when I put the reins of this administration down, the only friend I want to have peace with is my conscience. And when you examine your life, you have to examine what your conscience tells you and what you're doing. If you wronged someone, your conscience still keeps it, even if you try to brush it, but it is on your conscious mind. Maybe make amends, go apologize, ask for forgiveness, and then you can move forward. If people wronged you, forgive them. Even if they don't ask you for forgiveness, examine yourself. What do you have to do with hatred and anger? That is just destroying you. So examine your life in all your facets. How is your life? Is this what you anticipated for? Is this the best you have? That is actually something you will work on your life and change. Because when you examine your life constantly, you will realize either if you are making progress. Even the book of Lamentation 3 verse 40 says, let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord. Very quite important. Let us examine our ways. So, whatever you have done, ask yourself, Can I stand with it? Was it right? Or whatever you want to do now, even what you say or what you write, would you stand by it 50 years from now when your grandson or granddaughter is asking you about it? I would say, examine your motives, examine your life, examine your actions, and you will live a fulfilled life where you will be happy and you will have no regret in the future. Thank you.